welcome back to my channel for the Java class. Let's do today under the conditional statements of Java switch case statement. My dear friends, we all have done if else construct and we know that if else construct has one condition. If it is true, then particular block executed, and if it is false, then the next block executed. My dear friends, suppose there are so many choices and from those all the choices we need any one of our choice. That's why it is also called user choice statement, and it is also called menu driven statement, because we have got so many choices under the switch case, and if we want it to be executed one particular block, then we need switch case statement. Why we can't use if else statement? No, we can use if else also, but in that case we have to use it time and again to meet our requirement. We have to use so many if else in one program, then to skip that so much program writing or program source code, we can use single line statement which is known as switch case statement. Now what's the difference between if else and switch case statement? First of all, this is known as bidirectional and switch case is known as multiple branching statement, because there are so many choices over here and we need to select one user, whatever user want, that particular block will get executed. Now let's check its syntax. My dear friends, syntax of the switch is switch control variable, then case 1, here it is colon. Usually after all the statements in Java we have semicolon, but here my dear friends you should note that case 1, after that we put colon, otherwise there will be syntax error in your program. Now case 1 colon, then block 1, then break. Now here there is new keyword which is known as break, and after that there is semicolon. Next is case 2, then again colon, and then block 2, and then again break. Next is case 3, then colon, block 3, and then break again, and after break there is the semicolon as usual. Now last case is the default case. We can write default keyword, and after default keyword we are using again colon and then the last block. My dear friends, this is the syntax of switch case statement. Now we can have more clarity by having the example. Let's take simple example first of all, where we have used this integer variable with the switch keyword. Now here switch n, case 1 system.out.println good morning, and this is the message and this is the output statement, you already know that. Now break statement we have used, and then semicolon, then case 2 colon, then system.out.println good afternoon, break, then default is equal to system.out.print wrong choice. My dear friends, now you will see now what is the significance of switch statement. We have executed here two cases and then the break. First case is if any user enter 1, this is the integer variable, if he or she enter 1, then it is going to execute this particular block of the statements. And then break means it is going to skip all the program or source code written after that. Now if the user has input the value 2, case 2, then it is going to print good afternoon, and we can have good evening and good night also. So many choices we can give in the form of the cases. And then default, suppose anybody gives the choice like 10 or 100, but there are only few cases, like let's say 5 cases. So in that case, my dear friends, it is going to print that wrong choice, and we can also give the message to the user that kindly enter between 1 to 5 integers in the choices. So my dear friends, this is the simple example where we have used integer, that variable, with the switch statement. Now take the example of character variable along with the switch statement. My dear friends, here ch is the variable, ch is equal to char in dot read. Here we are taking the input from user, so this is the function. My dear friends, let me clear you that with any keyword, if or any user defined word, if there are two brackets like this, opening and closing, this means this is the function. Or in Java, you already know that in C and C++ we tell these the function, but here in Java we tell them the method, one and the same thing. Now here switch ch is the here variable. Which variable? Character variable. Now switch ch, then case A. My dear friends, character variable value, you already know that we always give like within the single quotes. And string also, let me remind you, string we can write within the double quotes, right? In the Java till the 1.7 version, we can't use that string variable along with the switch, and after 1.7 Java version we can use string variable also along with the switch statement. My dear friends, here you look over here in this example, case A, if the user on the runtime he has entered A, then it is going to add. This is a couple of statement, one statement or it can be more. Now add is equal to A plus B. Now system.out.println, it is going to print the message, and along with the message it is going to print the value. Now break, and after that case D. D means difference. So DIFF difference also we can give, because I told you that these variable names should be the user defined name. Now case D, difference is equal to A minus B. Now here this formula is going to be get executed. Now this is the output statement where it is going to show this particular area which has been written within the double quotes along with the value. So here is again the break statement. So my dear friends, so this is the second example of the switch case statement. So I hope you understood very nicely. So see you in the next video. Thank you.